Okay, we're talking today with Ann Chase, trial lawyer at the Fitzgerald Law Firm. Ann got her BS in nursing degree in 1978 at the University of Minnesota. Then she obtained a master's degree in nursing and family nurse practitioner at Pace University in 1997. She was licensed in New York as a family nurse practitioner in 1997 and has extensive experience working as a nurse in emergency rooms. She got her law degree from San Diego School of Law in 1983 and became admitted to the bar in 1984. She started working as a Fitzgerald lawyer in 2006. And what are your favorite types of cases to get ready for trial and to try?
Medical malpractice cases, all types. A leading cause of death in America is iatrogenic, meaning caused by medical errors by hospitals and doctors. The Institute of Medicine estimates that medical errors kill about 98,000 Americans a year, to say nothing of all those who were injured. It is my hope that our work representing people who have been injured by hospitals and doctors helps to address this situation to some extent by holding these hospitals and doctors responsible, and to also help people who have been injured or who have lost loved ones due to medical errors.
And tell us about one of your memorable cases.
One of my favorite cases deals with a little boy named Julius. Julius was born with sickle cell disease, so whenever he had a respiratory infection, he was hospitalized and given IV antibiotics and blood transfusions. On one occasion, when he was in kindergarten, he was hospitalized for a respiratory infection and administered IV antibiotics and transfusions. The IV antibiotic was ceftriaxone, given to him IV every day at 6 a.m. One morning during the IV infusion of ceftriaxone, he had a cardiac arrest, but he was promptly resuscitated. Blood tests showed he had severe hemolytic anemia. The doctors were perplexed as to what had caused this incident, but did nothing to investigate the cause. The next morning at 6 a.m., he was again given IV ceftriaxone. During the infusion, he again had a cardiac arrest. This time, it took a long time to resuscitate him, and his brain became oxygen deprived. Again, blood tests revealed severe hemolytic anemia. This time, the doctors investigated and learned the reactions were due to the ceftriaxone. It was the plaintiff's position that the doctors should have investigated the cause of the reaction after the first cardiac arrest and not given him the next dose of ceftriaxone that resulted in his brain injury. Julius was a smart and active boy before the second cardiac arrest, but was brain injured afterwards. The doctors realized they were at fault, and the case settled for $4 million.
And tell us about another case.
My second favorite case is the Marino S. case. I like it because it was a severe injury of a patient who went in for gallbladder surgery and left the hospital brain damaged and permanently on a ventilator due to multiple medical errors. The defense fought us through motions for summary judgment, appeals, and motions to re-argue the decisions on appeal. The plaintiff finally prevailed and was able to achieve a good settlement. Our diligence and persistence on this case resulted in our client receiving justice.
And your history is that you are a trial lawyer who has difficulty in getting cases to try because of your tremendous preparation, and that preparation gets those cases settled. And I'd like to just ask you to tell us, what are the keys to doing a good deposition? You know you have a reputation for doing killer depositions, so why don't you tell them how that happens?
Well, there are really two things. The most important thing that I do to get ready for a deposition is I learn the medical record through and through, so I know it cold. The next thing is I know the medicine. Those two things make a big difference in doing a deposition of a doctor or a medical expert.